Well, hello, and welcome back to Song of Six. In the middle of Hurricane Ian here up in North Florida. I hope that everyone is doing well and is staying safe out there. Speaking of doing well and staying safe, let us talk about how we're going to handle business here. Well, first things first. We did have some rename suggestions, so let's go ahead and get this in here. There was a suggestion by Daryl Cross that said either Wood for Sheep, which is a Catan reference, or the Chop Shop. And I love the Chop Shop because that is something that my brothers and I used to say when we were younger, when we talked about working construction. The other suggestion was the Eatery. The Eatery was already named Trusty Cheese, but we're going to need another one, and I'm going to save it. It's Mr. E Meats, which I think is pretty funny. So we'll save that. We got the Chop Shop going in here. And we do have our our laboratory working in here that can only store about 1,000 technology. So we're going to need to make sure that we have the technology stored in here. And I think I'm going to want to redo some of these import and export depots. After reading up on them, having a larger import-export depot might not be the best idea, but that's for later. Let's go ahead and we're going to turn on auto-employ here to allow people to be automatically employed based on how the warehouse needs them. But everything else I'm going to manually employ, keep manual employment on. All right. Now, let's go ahead and set an order for, we're good on stone. We got people that want to come in. I was playing not too long ago on Twitch and I ran into an issue with food. So I don't want to do that now. So what I'd like to do is take a look at the fertility here. Maybe set out some of our initial pastures here. Because we do have, I believe we have animals in storage. If memory serves, yeah, we have 16 livestock in storage. So I'd like to start laying out some husbandry here. So we'll do, we have various options for husbandry. We have, you know, different pastures. We have meat and leather versus meat and wool. So we need to make sure that we are doing what we need. So let's see, this is 2 meat. Oops. All right, so 2 meat, 1.25, 0.6. We're not going to do the bait crawlies. No one likes them. 2.5, we get less leather, but more meat. And that would be meat and eggs. So that's 2 forms of food. I think we're just going to go with you guys for the starting it out here. And let's see. How are we going to have this come down and then over through this way? So before we do this, let's turn this off. Let's get our road system in place here. So that way we have this all set, and this is going to continue to be some of the Royal Road here. So I'll have this come down. And what I was hearing and reading is that some of the but the hunter here will actually make everything extinct. So we don't want that to happen. So we might drop down the hunter a bit and then work. Let's see. There we go. We'll have something like this coming in. We can set up like a secondary warehouse here. Farms up this way. Farms down this way. We'll see that our people are starting to work on that already as we zoom out here to focus on things. Let's cut down the hunting. Since we have ample food now, we don't need we don't need all of the hunters in here, so we'll drop down our hunters to 1. That'll free up some more. We do have homelessness issues. Let's see. I have been doing a lot of reading and learning, so we have somebody here that is making furniture that for some reason doesn't have a home. These are all fully occupied. That's amazing. Maybe we make another home area across the way here. And I also want to take a look at our services. See what is being serviced. So all of this apartment complex is getting serviced from the well. All of this is being serviced from a hearth. So maybe we make another hearth and well down here. We can see the range of our hearth. So this apartment complex will be able to be serviced by it. And the same with our well, but coming out this way. I apologize, that's my little corgi. Heard the wind blow. I decided that it was going to be a fantastic time to why are you guys, I mean, that's a good place to work, I guess. All right. So, secondary home complex. Let's get that going. Turn off the homelessness. That's exactly what we're doing. We're turning off the homelessness of this area. And we want to make sure that we do have homes for the farmers as well. So, this is all good. A couple houses along here. Give them some front yards. Just kidding. Alright, maybe we'll give them front yards, I suppose. Let's have them build out some dirt roads. And as you guys can probably assume, I'm very much enjoying this game. What is different here? Oh. Sorry. You're gone. You're done. Housing. That home was offset, and it would bothered me until I realized that no, it's not offset. 1, 2. 1, 2. I was offset. Ugh. I'm the worst. I'm the worst. That's all right. Just kidding, guys. Continue your jobs like nothing happened. We'll pretend that all this is great. Whoops. There we go. All right, so they'll keep clearing out that area, and we'll pretend that none of that ever happened. We are going to want to get some refinement in here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we have a lot of ore back this way. The problem is mining takes work, man. There's some pretty good ore deposits down there. More ore deposits. I wish we had coal in here, but we don't. So we'll have to find out where our coal is. What's down this way? Stone? I don't know if it's worth it to build a stone mine down there. Find out. This looks like all the coal. Holy cow, that's big coal. So we'll have our coal mine down there. And we'll have to dig this out for all the ore. That's a lot of ore. We don't want it to go to waste. And then, of course, our clay is way over this way. That's a big clay area. What's down here? What's that down here? These are our gemstones? Okay, so we'll need to mine those out eventually. All right, so we got our work ahead of us. But it'll be all right. I do love that we have this area is the only area to cross. I know we have another area down here that we can cross. So we just have to keep that in mind as we build our defenses here in the near future. We have 60 people. Oh, they're almost done with that, which is great. Agriculture, husbandry. Let's get you guys going here. Turn on our overview of fertility. So this whole area is going to be fine to build on. So I'm thinking that we have just one pen right now. How big can we make this? Pretty massive. Let's see. So we'll take this about here down. And this can employ a ton of people. I don't know if it's better to have smaller pens or larger pens. I feel the larger pen. I just feel it. We'll go ahead and do that. Put our gate in here, dead center. Get that going. Turn off fertility. Perfect. Look at all the things we have in here. So they'll start building out here. And again, we wanted to place a well and other important things down here. So let's do that. That there. And then we will put a well down here as well. Yeah, we'll put that there. And then we're going to need another janitor to keep these roads and everything going. So we'll go ahead and get that going as well. I'll put you right there. All right. So all of this will be taken care of. All this will be handled. And we'll get the Cretonians in over there. Homelessness should have went away. It did. Lovely. And what I would like to do is I would like to start exporting. We can see that we have ample stuff going on. So let's take this. Let's add some more stations in here. We'll get our corner stations going. And then, let's see. Boy, 16 people. I don't know if that's the best place. Kind of like that better. I think that looks cool. You know, I'm a big proprietor of being cool. Let's see, that's 21 people. Some more stuff along the sides here. All right. That's 21 people. We'll go ahead and throw that in there to be done as well. Everyone get out. So we are, I guess this would be our forward expansion. Loyalty is decreasing. All right. Why is our loyalty decreasing though? Let's see, it's decreasing among humans, but why? Happiness is at 53. Population, everything's fine with population. Access. You guys want some furniture in your house? Services. Wells, meals. Is it because we have you moving so far away right now? That might be it. Have you working so far from home? No, it's increasing. All right, so our knowledge, we can still, but we can bump this up. Now we have the more people we want. All right. That's down to 1 hunter, good. Start exporting furniture. But I want to export like 10%. Okay. And then importing. We don't need anything to be imported at the moment, but we will. I think the issue that we were running into, why people were unhappy, I don't know if that's worth. It might be worth. I think the reason people were unhappy is because they were working and living out in this area, and they didn't have the well or the services up, but now they do. All right, so let's see. Got all this going in here. Got our warehouse here. We got a slaver coming through. Not interested at the moment. We have 8 people employed there, so that leaves us 6 extra workers. Getting everything moved. Let's add some more meat, some more stone, some more leather, so that way that stuff doesn't go to waste. But right now we just have stuff sitting in here deteriorating. Let's see what we're going to do as far as that goes. I want to take trade negotiations. It's really important. But before we go that route, let's get some laboratories in here and a speaker, so we can put those up there. I'd really like to go for graveyard burial. I think that's really important to have as a society. But before we get into that, we should get some tailoring. So we have 350 technology available and 275 allocated. So we have to remember that we're capped at 1,000, so we don't have a ton left. But what we can do, we're really gonna need that handled. That's not built yet either. We may want to take in some humans, Dondorians, for working here. Also, fun fact, if you click on your work, odd jobbers, there you go. You can take a look and see like where your tools are being allocated when we get tools, where our work is being allocated, and agriculture, all that jazz. So like there's a lot of really great tools in here. I think this is the work priority. Yeah, for the Dondorians. And we can take a look and see. They'll get over here. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Population, access, services, environment. It's just info. Just info. Okay. So you can see what they like to do and what they don't like to do. Battle rates, physics. I saw this. There we go. Employment. So it's this shows what they're very good at. So the fulfillment's only 30% for like mines, but they have a 1.4 bonus. Whereas if they were to become ranchers here, their bonus is 0.1 and their fulfillment's 50. So we have to take this in consideration when we are assigning jobs. So for like carpenters, they love being carpenters and they get a good bonus out of it. Ooh, the lights just flickered. I'm trying to get this episode out before power goes out because I'm really concerned about that. But we take that versus the humans, go down to employment, and we're looking at carpentry. So fulfillment's 50, bonus is 1 versus the Bretonians here. Again, looking at carpentry. So they hate doing carpentry. Their fulfillment is 50% and 0.5. So what I'd like to do ideally is to have 20 Dondorians in here working the carpentry benches or the tailoring benches or whatnot. Have however many we're going to need here to get this completed, to get some of the husbandry done, and then humans to fill in some of the other roles. So we want to have an all-inclusive environment. It's kind of the goal here. So we're working this done, or working this done. We're working this almost done. Come on, you got to hammer in one thing. There we go. All right, so let's have one employee there, and one employee here. That should make things a bit better. This is getting worked, almost done here. All right. So we are now going to start exporting. That's right, we gave everybody chairs. They are no longer eating without a table. We gave everybody chairs. I don't know if that's the best use of our tools right now, so I'm going to go to access. I'm gonna cut down their chairs a bit. So we can see that our estimated cost is 48 per year. If we do that, we are not going to have any, no one's going to come and buy our stuff. Trying to get more people in here. Once we open this up and we start having this as an option for food or for work, our population should boost a little bit. So what are we doing here? So our consumption is 726, and let's see. So our consumption is up there. Our production's up there, but our production in the chop shop is almost matched to the carpenter. So that's not bad. It's pretty good. We need to do something with the stone. And we need to do something with the leather. So let's build a leather worker. Or a tailor, rather. And we will do that much like we did our leatherworking shop. Or, that's not leatherworking. Much like we did our carpentry shop. Let's get that going in here. Let's cut this down a little bit. Put this out this way, kind of like we did here. What I'm thinking. Get those guys finished with their jobs. Well, we do something like that. Put doors in here so that way we can just walk back and forth if we want to. Door in there, door in there. And then straight across. There we go. All right. That looks like a heart almost. All right, let's see how we can do this. So up there. Why is that not working? Oh, it's because this is different. Boom, boom. There we go. There we go. So we'll do some workbenches in here. You know what? There we go. We'll make this work, man. We'll make this work. Maybe we'll bring this down a couple. Let's do that. That should get us another workbench in here on this side. Yeah. There we go. That looks pretty nice. Get some auxiliary in here. Oh, that's a door there. It's probably not the best place to have auxiliary. Get some in there, some in there. Oh, we can't because we don't have refinement with steel yet. Oof. All right, well that's fine. That's fine. We'll get this worked on. That just indicates that we really need to either import steel, which means that we'll have to make stuff to export, or oh, look at this. Here we go. So all right, we're gonna need to make people happy here. So let's actually suspend this. So I'm going to go to here to suspend this job. So we have that being built, but it's not, we don't need it yet. We'll go to entertainment. Let's get a speaking stage in here. We need people to come live here. We'll get a speaking stage here. That should be in the middle. And this should reach. Okay, we'll need another eatery because these people can't eat. You see that they want to. That's why it's got that red mesh. They want to, but they can't reach this eatery. So we'll need another smaller eatery here along with another warehouse. Why are we still working on this? Maybe they're just like, you know what? There we go. We have an incident here. We're gonna cut this down to 10 people. And then hopefully it'll be all Kryptonians. If you want to come in, we'll invite you. I'd like to get this speaker job done. That's right. Spread the word of how great I am, please, and thank you. Maybe. There we go. All right, so that should help with everybody's needs here. And then let's go into here. Just check services. Oh yeah, you know what helps? Having a place to go to the bathroom. that might help everybody. And we'll put the lavatory over here. That shouldn't reach. That shouldn't reach noise-wise. Put the lavatory over here. Do a nice little square lavatory. My goodness. I'm really good at this game. Alright. Latrines in here. And then basins. Some wash basins. Everyone poops. Everybody's gotta wash hands. You know how it is. We're also providing jobs, you know. I don't know, is that more? Let's see. Services 20. Let's do some math. Let's do some quick maths here. $24, okay. Get the basin this way and this way. There we go. It's gonna be a little cramped spot, but you know what? What happens? Everyone will be happier. Alright, so we have 102 furniture, which is great. We're still exporting furniture at... We're exporting furniture at... when we have 229 or above. It's fine. Alright. I'm just taking people in as they come. And let's check this speaker's service area. Whoops, that's too far. . Services available. Maybe we'll throw in another speaker over this way, so that way we can always make sure that our we're keeping our loyal subjects brainwashed over here. I don't think that's a bad idea. Just to ensure. Put a speaker right where people are sleeping. It's like, no, listen, guys, I gotta talk to you. There we go. Well, actually, we're gonna do that. I don't think that's a bad idea. All right, so we're getting the bathrooms built. It's great. We need to do something. We need to process this food. Or you know what? We're gonna start exporting food. Exporting meat, because it's just gonna rot away. Like spoil rate's 100 a year. We're not processing it fast enough, you know? So let's export 80% of our meat. So we'll make, I mean, we'll make some money off of it. Actually, probably let's see. So we got 1. Now it's 2. So 100%. It's pretty good. Making 100% more money because we invested into talking to people better. Some more people in here. You guys are more than welcome to join us. Migrate to us. It's fine. What's our spoil rate on this? Spoil rate's 10% to 1%. Definitely want to export meat. Seems like it's much more profitable to have this stuff being exported rather than just sitting there, you know? I'm gonna bring in our wood, stone, and furniture for this. There you go. That's right. Tell everybody the ways of Trustenopolis and how great we are. The neat thing is, if we go to the world map here, go to the world map, we can see all the trade caravans coming through all the different cities. It's one thing I've always found like really cool with this game. Like, just go right here and just set up a little outpost and tax people as they walk by. Where are you guys going? Oh, they bought our meat. They bought our meat, and now they're going to wherever it is that they're going to that purchased it. Cool. Okay, we have 1,400. There's the people selling the meat. Nice. So good. Instead of spoiling. Oh, our latrines are open? How are you getting hurt? Stop dying, man. Oh. Well, you have a laboratory now, like a laboratory. I think this all just needs to update here, because it can reach all of this. The crown doesn't have a laboratory, but it'll be all right. This doesn't emit noise. It does not. All right. We do have people wanting to join us now, which is great. Everything will coming up, Trusten. You know what they say. All right, let's see. What's our next big thing? We need to make sure that we have food. It looks like we still have plenty of food. I'd like to utilize this leather. So I think we're going to activate this job here. Let people work on this. And then I think our warehouse down in this area is going to be made out of wood to placate the Bretonians that love wood buildings. But now that we have a place for people to poop, which is always great, a place for our farms to grow, which currently has not many animals. Daily tending, so it has 14 out of 167 oryx here. So I think this is where we're going to pause for today, guys. If you have any ideas for names, we got the new pasture up there. We got the bathroom. We're going to have the tailor shop. Please let me know, and I will gladly add them in there. But until next time, my friends, I appreciate every one of you guys watching and all of the patrons that support me, and everyone who's been there with nice words and advice. Thank you very much. And I'll see you guys next time.